Hey everybody, Gene Baradelli from Behind Enemy Lines. I'm at the beautiful Liberty HealthShare booth here at Value Voters Summit in Washington, D.C. with Dale Bellis. Dale, tell everybody who you are and
Gene,
what Liberty Share is.
Thank you so much. Liberty HealthShare is an alternative way of meeting healthcare costs. It's a nonprofit organization of individuals all across America who've joined together on the simple pledge to meet each other's healthcare costs. It's voluntary, it's cooperative. We don't use an insurance company or the government. It's just people helping people, neighbor helping neighbor, and it works dramatically well.
Okay, so let's say I'm uninsured.
Okay.
I look up Liberty HealthShare and I want to find out more about it. I want to start the application process.
Yeah.
What do I need to qualify?
Number one, agree with our set of shared beliefs. And the shared beliefs boil down to this, that God has given us the right to manage, direct our own health care, and we're responsible to care for our bodies. The sense of personal responsibility and God-given right is really the core of our shared beliefs. That's number one. Agree with that, you're our kind of folks. We don't smoke, so no tobacco use. Don't abuse drugs or alcohol. And pledge to participate with our members on a monthly basis. It's $199 for a single, $299 for a couple, $449 for a family. We don't count more than 3 for a family. And every month that set share amount goes into an account. We call it our share box. It's online. And that share gets matched to another member who has medical expenses. With a click of a button, seamless, paperless, it's all electronic, and we meet each other's costs that way.
It's the ultimate community, helping community program, really.
It's precisely that. It's taking the tradition that Christians have been observing for generations of mutual aid, of care. You have a crisis, we come to assist and help. It's taking that principle and systematizing it, refining it, and making it available and affordable for all.
Now, what's the response that you receive from the medical community to this type of coverage? Are they resistant to it? Are they welcoming it?
They love it. Here's the reason why. We've eliminated all the bureaucracy that they otherwise have to deal with. We've reestablished the patient-doctor relationship, and our reimbursement schedule that we pay to our providers is fair, it's reasonable, and it's prompt, and they just love it.
It sounds great. So now I'm going to be the cynical guy here.
Please be.
What's the catch?
The catch is if you don't understand it, if you think of it as a cheap alternative to insurance, that's the problem. It's a mindset shift. It's a mental change in mind. We're taking responsibility for our health care, and we're making a spiritual and moral pledge to participate. And so you can't sue somebody if they don't send their share amount that month, but we've got sufficient numbers of people to put in their place. So it is voluntary, it's cooperative. We're glad to let people know we're not insurance. We don't want to be.
It sounds like a very innovative program, and it sounds like something that should be brought about to like even inner city communities, the ultimate places where this type of community involvement is dire need. Something like this should be welcomed to these communities. Are you finding any resistance from the urban areas where it tend to be more liberal in their viewpoints and seem to think more institutionally?
Yeah, it's not political. It's just exactly what you've said. It's community-based, and we're finding a great responsiveness in urban areas as well as across America. But what's so unique about it is you set that money aside, it's matched to another member, your money goes to a person. It doesn't go to a bureaucratic company's black hole. You're investing in another person's life. And when you do that, you can send a message of cheer or encouragement or prayer, like a true social community. So not only are we meeting each other's medical expenses, we're giving each other a hug in the times, some of the biggest crises of people's lives.
Right, and I'm thinking about situations where you need emergency services or trauma care and things like that. Situations where, if, God forbid, you are uninsured, you're getting hit over the head, not only with the injury you have, but then the tens of thousands of dollars in medical bills that come after that. To have a community behind you like Liberty HealthShare sounds to me like something that I need to get involved in, even with my policies.
We would welcome you because it really changes the mentality about meeting healthcare costs. We've removed all the layers of bureaucracy and costs. We keep costs down because each member is taking responsibility for the care of their health, and we're self-pay patients. This is what's unique about it, Gene. The biggest flaw, frankly, in the healthcare system today that keeps driving costs up is the third-party pay system. I mean, somebody else is paying the bill besides me. I send my money to an insurance company, an employer pays for it, the government. Not only do I not know what the costs are, I don't care. All I want is to be taken care of.
Absolutely. And what I'm seeing as well is this is sort of the workaround to the idea that you have to remain within your own state system to be able to get your health care. When
It's nationwide.
It's nationwide what we're talking
Absolutely.
about it. This is the first real nationwide alternative to Obamacare.
It really is. Thankfully, there is embedded within the Affordable Care Act a specific exemption for healthcare sharing ministries. And we're exempt from both the mandates and the fines of the Affordable Care Act. They recognize, thankfully, that there's a whole community of people who are self-supporting and are taking care of themselves. And it has exploded since then because now folks are seeing it truly as a way to meet their costs as opposed to following traditional insurance.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm sold. I'm picking up a brochure right now, and I'm going to go through this when I get home with my family, and I'm going to look into Liberty HealthShare and see how this is going to work for me and my family. Tell everybody how they can find out, if they're not here at Value Voters Summit,
right,
how they can find out more about Liberty HealthShare and where they can
the
find
best way to do
information.
it is at libertyhealthshare.org, O-R-G. All of our information is there. They can ask for a decision guide online, name, phone number, email. We send it to their email address, all of the explanation. They can call one of our friendly advisors on the phone, get all their questions answered. We want them to get as much information as possible to see if this is for them, get their questions answered, because, as I've said, it is a mind shift. It's a paradigm shift. And so we welcome those questions.
It sounds
LibertyHealthShare.org.
LibertyHealthShare.org. Check it out online. I'm taking this home, and I'm going to look into it for myself because I could use a better healthcare plan. Thank you very much, Taylor.
Gene, it's such a pleasure. Thank you so much for the time.
To meet you guys. And what a beautiful setup here at Value Voters. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
everything. I'm looking forward to this. Thank you.
God bless.